Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Green Bay Packers franchise. The Packers are off to a good start here in season number 3, led by rookie quarterback Cordell Washington out of TCU. One thing that has carried us so far this season has been our defense. We have 6 turnovers in 2 games forced already. And here we are going up against the Falcons, led by Desmond Ridder, who won Rookie of the Year in Season 1. Hopefully Cordell Washington can follow that up in Season number 3. The Atlanta Falcons are winless to this point, but we know they have an explosive offense. They have Tony Pollard at running back, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Corey Davis, and Gabe Davis. So they have a ton of weapons. And then they added Darius Slade to the secondary. So add that to AJ Terrell, and that is a formidable secondary. The Packers have really not, I wouldn't say dominated on offense, but done enough. But we do have an injury coming into this game. Jair Alexander, turf toe in practice, so he's out for this game. Blaze Williams was hurt before. He's out for a couple more weeks. Darnell Savage is out for a week as well with a PCL sprain. And then Max Sprinkle has a 3-week injury. He will be returning pretty soon in 3 weeks. But Eric Stokes and Kelvin Joseph are going to have to step up in this secondary. And then we're going to have to move Max Porter over to free safety again. And then Benjamin Mayfield over to strong. So we'll see if we can stop this offense today. Desmond Ridder always leads the league in passing yards for some reason. The first pass of the game, we hop straight into the action, will be to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Gain of 10 yards. Hand off to him this time, fighting off Quay Walker, and picks up the first down. It's a gain of 5 yards. Hopefully we can generate some pressure today as we have the last 2 games. Here's a quick throw. It's Kyle Pitts, who hasn't had much love in real life, but he gets a catch right there for the first down. 2nd and 15 now. Ridder throws across the middle. That one's incomplete. He may have had a man that had a step, but he cannot make the throw. Bringing it to a 3rd and 15. Here is Ridder throwing to the sideline, and that's an excellent throw, and that is caught. First down here for the offense. And now here we go. 1st and 10 again at the 26. That was Gabe Davis on the catch. But on the next play, it's going to be a sack. It's Devontae Wyatt getting in there. We see Wyatt's flashes from time to time. I really love that, but I want to see him take the next step. Here, 2nd and 16. And it's going to be a fumble sack, a strip sack, I should say, on that play. And look who it is. It's Devontae Wyatt for the 2nd straight play, getting to the quarterback. 3rd and 15 now. Here to throw to the right side. Pressure. And that is incomplete. And the Falcons end up settling for 3 on their opening drive. So here is Washington out into the field. Here's his first pass. And that one will be to Magnus McMacklin for the first down. That's been his favorite target so far, going to the tight end. Play action fake now. Here on a 1st and 10, rolling to the right side. Washington's so good out of the pocket, he just takes this one himself and gets pushed out for a gain of 8. Hand off A.J. Dillon up the middle, and he has a huge hole. And that is a first down run for him. He gets to the 40-yard line. In the shotgun now. Here's Washington taking off, and he has about enough for the first down, but he cuts inside. He was looking for that block right there. He gets stuffed just short, though. 4th and 1, and we do get it. A.J. Dillon does have enough power to get to the first down marker. And now Vince Mumphrey, the 2nd-year pro, Rookie of the Year offensively in the NFC last year, is down. And he is walking gingerly to the locker room. That does not look good. So back to the field now. Here is Washington in the pocket, and he gets sacked right there. Randy Reynolds is there to pick up the football, but a loss of 10. This one could knock us out of field goal range. You need a couple more yards here at the 39. It's a 3rd and 20, and the pressure gets to him again. That one definitely knocks us out of field goal range, and we have to punt this one away. So here is Ritter now back on the field. Here's a quick throw, and that is going to be caught by Kyle Pitts on a 3rd and long. So we will get the rock right back. So here we go now on offense. It's a 3rd down for us. Washington in the pocket, waiting, throwing to the sideline. And that is a catch by Amari Rodgers, who has stepped up in that 3rd position at receiver. It's a 1st down. Quick throw to the right side. It's Mac again, and he picks up a gain of 7 as we get across the 50 now. 2nd and 3. Quick throw. It's Romeo Doubs. He beats his man off the line. It's a good throw by Washington. So here he is in the pocket again, throwing to the sideline. And there is the rookie, Bobby Hopkins, out of UCF. We wanted to add another receiver to this core. We'll see if Hopkins can get some more playing time. 3rd and inches now, inside the 10. And that one will be a handoff to A.J. Dillon. It's going to be stuffed. But we're going to go for it here on a 4th and 1. Why not? Washington in the pocket, rolls. He's going to outrun a blitzer, and he will get to the outside for the touchdown. Washington using his legs for the first time today, really. And this is what we wanted to bring to the table with him in his rookie season, being able to make a play when there's nothing there. So here we go on defense. Here's a deep shot right away to Drake London, and that is a catch. Shamar John Charles is getting a lot of playing time today because obviously Eric Stokes on the outside, and then we have Blaze Williams missing time with Jair Alexander. That means he's going to have to step up. He's a throw to left side. This is going to be caught once again, and that is Gabe Davis for a 1st down. As now there's about 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's a throw to the right side, and Tony Pollard beats Quay Walker in coverage. It's a touchdown here for the Falcons. An excellent drive right there. Desmond Ridder is a very good CPU quarterback. It looks like he is making throws all over the football field. So here's Washington this time. This time it's going to find Bobby Hopkins again. That one will be about a gain of 6. And it looks like Tariq Carpenter is going to be out for this game as well. So the injuries continue to pile up here for the Packers. Here, 3rd and 5. Washington tries to step up, and he gets grabbed down for a sack. So the Falcons will get a possession here before the end of the first half. We punted deep this time. This time, it's going to be kick coverage, a fumble, and John Charles will go for the touchdown. It looked like that was the 2 new starters at quarterback who forced that and picked it up. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It was Joseph who forced it, and John Charles who picked it up. Wow. It's going to be a Packers lead here, 14-10 before halftime. And we do get one more possession as well. Here is Washington scrambling with about 30 seconds to go. He gets it to the 50. We have no timeouts remaining, so we have to be smart here. Washington in the pocket. Rolls to the left side. He's going to try to throw this one. He's going to find Romeo Doubs, who gets across the 30. We're going to have to hurry this one up, though. 12 seconds to go. We're going to try one shot at the end zone more than likely, or try to throw this one away. This time, Washington gets out of the pocket and just throws it out of bounds. We are in kicker's range. Rodrigo Blankenship comes in and does nail it. That makes it a 7-point lead here going into halftime here for the Packers, but a pretty good first half. So second half action here underway as Cordell Washington has looked pretty good so far. Hasn't putting up the big numbers, but here he is scrambling to the right side. That one will be about a gain of 8. Just short of the first down marker. It's now 4th and 2. We're going to have to go for this. Here's a handoff. Brandon Locke, the rookie out of Missouri, will pick up the first down. Good run by him. I've been liking what I've been seeing from him. Definitely a nice 1-2 punch we see from A.J. Dillon and Locke. Play action fake. His favorite target is Mac. He's open. And he gets to about the 4-yard line. And now it's 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle, Dillon. Touchdown. And the Packers strike again. But now we fast forward to the 4th quarter. The Packers allow the Atlanta Falcons to get right back in this one. Now they're down by a touchdown. Here's a throw to the right side out of the flat. It's going to be Tony Pollard who gets pushed out of bounds at about the 1. 3rd and goal now. Ritter, handoff, Pollard, touchdown. Mordecai Muhammad too late on the tackle right there. And the Falcons end up tying this ball game up in the 4th quarter. So now 6.5 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Can Washington pull this one out? He rolls to the right side, throws, and that one is incomplete. It's 3rd and 4 now. At the 48, Washington tries to step up. It's a sack. He was trying to take off. He had an open lane, but look at this. He tries to scramble, and Jonah Williams trips him up. Ends up being a sack here for the Falcons. So now here we go, back out on defense. Ritter under pressure. It's a sack. Rashawn Gary again. He's having a monster start to the season, following up on a great 19.5 sack season last year. And now the Falcons are in trouble. Back at their 5 now. They're going to have to try to run this one. Not trying to risk it. They do put the football on the ground, but the knee was down, so they will punt this one away. So about 3 minutes to go. We got to waste some clock and get some good field position for the game-winning field goal. That one's a few yards. 3rd and 3. Washington, easy throw right there. Romeo Doubs, he's open. He gets to the 40. The 2-minute warning is here. 1st and 10 now. Going to try to run this ball with A.J. Dillon. Good hole. He pushes forward to about the 25. And now we are in the field goal range. Now we just have to run some clock. Brandon Locke, the rookie, he gets into the game. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We're just going to melt this clock down here. Touch pass this time to Dobbs. He finds some space, and he gets about 9 yards. We won't try to score here because I don't want to give Atlanta one more shot. Here's Dillon, handoff up the middle. And this is as good as field position as you're going to get right here. Right at about the 8-yard line, middle of the field. We bring Rodrigo onto the field, and the kick is good. The Packers hold on for the victory today. We allowed the Falcons to come back, but we ended up holding on 27-24. The defense played well when it needed to. Rashawn Gary came up with the big sack there at the end. That's exactly why you have a pass rusher. And how about the offense? I mean, we are just not doing amazing, but we're not doing enough to lose. We're not turning the football over too much. Washington did have an interception in this game. I believe that was in the 3rd quarter. I didn't show it. Devontae Wyatt had 2 sacks, so good for him. That was a good game by him because he's definitely a guy that I've been thinking about replacing. But if he continues to have good games, obviously that won't happen. So the second game in this doubleheader will be versus the Indianapolis Colts. And they have had a change in quarterback as well. They drafted the rookie David Rathman, but today it's about Washington. He has played exceptionally. We are undefeated 3-0. And we do have a goal for him, 300-plus yards and get the win versus the Colts. We'll see if he can accomplish that today. This has been the first real challenge we've had with him. We'll see if he can live up to that. We will face David Rathman, who was a guy I was not even scouting when it came to the NFL draft. Then all of a sudden he ends up being the best rated quarterback in the class. I did not see that coming. Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor switched teams. Literally just switched teams. So Henry is on the Colts, Taylor is on the Titans, and they both signed multi-year contracts. It was a very interesting move. Obviously on defense, we had to focus on DeForest Buckner. He is one of the best interior defenders in the National Football League. And we have a couple of injuries still, but we at least get Alexander back and also Darnell Savage. Cordell Washington has an upgrade. He is going to probably hit 80s overall by year's end, hoping to get a lot of XP with him. He's going to be a focus player the entire season. Randy Reynolds at right tackle was our first round pick in season number 1. We'll see if he can reach that 80 overall club as well. The Colts are a very good football team. We'll see if we can get it done at home and remain undefeated and go 4-0 to start season number 3. As here's a great kickoff and a great coverage on that one. They get to the 15, and here comes the rookie David Rathman. We will mostly cover offense in this game as we want to see if we can get that goal for Cordell Washington. But here's the first pass of the game. That's to Alec Pierce. A very dangerous throw right there across his body into traffic. 2nd and 10, handoff, and that is going to be Derrick Henry. In the backfield is TJ Edwards. A rare tackle right there versus the freight train superstar X Factor Derrick Henry. Loss of 1. 3rd and 11, throw to the left side, and I don't know what that was. Incomplete. 2 incompletions on that first drive and a 3-and-out. So here comes Washington out onto the field, not even a minute into this game. Here's a throw to the right side. That's Romeo Doubs for the first catch and a gain of 6. Doubs has been his second favorite target so far this year. Vince Mumphrey has not really been too much of a factor in this year so far. He is in the right slot that time, and now we bring it to a 3rd and 1. Handoff to Locke, and it's an excellent tackle right there by Kwity Paye. And it's going to be a 4th and 1. We will line up to go for it here at the 39. Here is Washington. He's going to throw a wide open Magnus McMacklin, and he cannot make the throw. So turnover on downs now. Here is Rathman. He's going to try one deep, and this one will be caught. It's a touchdown to Calvin Ridley. Wow, our defender didn't even jump up and try to deflect that one at all. Eric Stokes in coverage, and it's 7-0. So here is Washington back on offense. He tries to step up, and there is Buckner right there to meet us. We had no shot on that play. Nobody was open. Loss of 5. Washington, a free blitzer again, and it's a sack. What is going on with our offensive line? And that brings us back to the 11th. 3rd and 24. This time Washington throws to an open man. That's a good throw to Doubs. Well short of the first down marker, but it's a holding anyway. So we will have to punt that one away. So now here we go back on the field on offense. This time Cordell Washington throws across the middle. That's a great find to Doubs. Washington is a great thrower under pressure, and he throws on the run extremely well, both in the 80s. Here's a throw to the left side. That one to Doubs, a tight window right there. As we start the second quarter here, a 3rd and 1. Dillon, he had 3 defenders, and he somehow broke free. And Dillon picks up 17. That's his first carry of the ball game. Now at the 25-yard line. This time, play action fake. Washington looking to buy some time. He throws this one, and it's Magnus McMacklin. He will find him for a first down. Inside the 15 now at about the 14. Here's a handoff. It's Locke. He gets to the outside and cannot break a tackle. We have not run the ball too well today. We have thrown the ball quite a bit also at the 11. Quick throw. It's going to be Magnus McMacklin again. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down marker. And we're going to line up to go for it here for a 4th and 2 at the 6. Here is Washington in the pocket, throws, and he's not on the same page as Romeo Doubs. It's thrown way behind him, and we squandered that opportunity as well. So now about 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That is a handoff to Locke. He picks up a few yards, and that brings it to another 4th and 1. Then we convert this one. Here's a throw to the sideline. That's caught. Romeo Doubs with the catch. That moves the chains. Here is Washington now. Throwing to the right side. That one's caught by Amari Rodgers. And it's a first down. Rodgers has been one of the favorite targets from Washington so far. Here's a quick throw to up the seam. And that one will get inside the 5. And now it's 1st and goal. So Washington now in the pocket, throws, and that one somehow gets to Magnus McMacklin for the touchdown. I don't know how that wasn't intercepted. It looked like that was thrown a bit behind, somehow got through the defender's hands. So now here is Washington now. About 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Vince Mumphrey. He makes a man miss using that speed. And it's a first down to about the 9. We need to somehow find ways to give Vince Mumphrey the ball in space. That's what he can do. Now at the 9. Here's a throw to a wide open A.J. Dillon. That's a touchdown. Great throw that time by Washington, finding one of his favorite targets, and Dillon out of the backfield. Dillon has really proven himself to be a pass-catching running back as well as a power back. On to the second half, where we start to struggle. On third downs particularly, Washington misses one early in the third quarter. Now on a third and long, the pressure just getting to him. He just throws this one. Probably ill-advised, should not have made that throw. Now on another 3rd and 10. Here is Washington in the pocket, throwing across the middle. That one is going to be deflected. More third down woes, and they bleed into the fourth quarter. Here is Washington in the pocket, trying to throw to an open Mac. We've seen it time and time again here in this game. And we get to under about 3 minutes to go, and now we're down by 10. All these third down conversions have come back to bite us. And here is pressure and a big-time sack, bringing us to the 50-yard line for a 3rd and 21. Another third down conversion here. Throw across the middle. That's Bobby Hopkins, but he can't hold on. And now it is a 4th and 21. Washington now. This could be our last hope here. He throws this one deep, and it's going to be dropped by Gilmore. Should have been an interception. Cordell Washington in this game goes 24 for 48, and we end up losing this game. We could not get that goal for Washington, and we also suffer our first loss of the season. He did not turn the football over, but like I said, those crucial third down throws in the third quarter really came back to bite us. We could not do anything. Romeo Doubs, 7 for 71. We didn't have too many drops today, but we just could not be consistent on offense. Probably should have ran the ball a lot more. We were too focused on getting Washington that goal, and it obviously didn't work out in the end. And you can just see here, coaches talking to Cordell in the locker room. Obviously did not see that one coming. So we are number 7 in the power rankings in the NFL, and now the rest of our division is starting to win games. Everybody is 2-2. We kind of seen this every single year where, you know, the NFC North doesn't start out the greatest, doesn't end the greatest, but all of a sudden in the middle of the season starts winning games. So we'll see what happens this year. Rashawn Gary with 6 sacks on the year. He is currently tied for 4th in sacks, so he has 6. Max Crosby has 8 right now, so we'll see if he can catch him. And I think he will. We'll have a couple of string of games where hopefully he can kind of narrow the gap there. So next episode will be the Dolphins and Cardinals. I will pretty much focus on those 2 games. I might add in the Lions game. Who knows? But I definitely want to highlight the Bears game in its own episode in week 8, so we'll have to see how we do that. But I like what I see from this team so far, winning with the rookie. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.